I'm going to try to make it to Flyin J. It's the evening time. 7, library closes here. It's not too far. It's like just a couple of turns. And it's different. This car should be in good shape to make it there. Just don't get in any accidents, right? I'm just amazed how much stuff got shaken up on this car. Oh, my window thing that makes the windows go up and down, the buttons are loose. I actually replaced that thing a few years ago because it went out, and it's out again. Oh man, that is some brightness. And now it's loose again. I think I got a star screwdriver, and it looks like it requires a star screwdriver to open up the panel. One of the simplest things to replace, to fix. And one of the first things I should have looked at the last time the windows failed to go up and down, because I actually assumed the worst and thought it was the motor that made it all go up and down. Wow, that Mexican lady approached me kind of aggressively. Man, they scare me, those drivers. She had to go, I had to go, we were coming at each other. But I mean, we were going in our own ways, so it was just a short alarm. But yeah, I assume the worst. You really gotta weigh everything when there's a problem. You gotta really sit back and think. Because if you just have one idea and just go with that, it could be the wrong one. You could have really wasted a lot of time and effort and all that. I've been in those situations where I've made the wrong decision, and really, I mean, yeah, you rule it out. You rule out that problem if it's not it. But yeah, I ordered a motor. No, actually, I bought the motor, the window rolling motor thing. That dog's got a muzzle on it. It's like a poodle. Doesn't look like a dangerous dog. But yeah, these buttons are loose again. I can still reach them and all that. They still work. They just somehow popped loose, and I'm guessing because of the accident. So yeah, I think this turns into 25. The road seems. Oh yeah, I bicycled on this road. It's like it looks familiar because I bicycled on it. Okay, so not this turn. It looked like I was a ways down. Yeah, my steering wheel is more straight, so the alignment helped with that. I just have to see what happens when I hit a bump now, because that rear tire I was hoping would be aligned. So if I hit a bump, my tire is going to rub against the inner wheel well again. So I got to be real careful of bumps. I mean, I took a sledgehammer after it, but that may not be enough. Okay, 55. Yeah, I gotta test out that speed too. Gotta see how it handles at 55 and above, because these highways going in the direction of Salt Lake, they're pushing 85. That's incredible. So there's people zooming through at 90. I'd rather not go that speed regardless, but I mean, got to keep up with traffic too. Okay, so there's some kind of a water tank system, aqua store, probably for water, just regular water. It should be pretty clear that my right turn is coming up, because it's on a major road. Just outside of the city. And then, it's just you know, I just have somewhere different to spend the night, and then go into Twin Falls tomorrow with a fresh start. What am I gonna do for the rest of the evening in Flyin J's? Really, it's 7. Got to 8, 9. I don't know. I'm just a bum anyway. I don't really. Oh, geez. Yeah, my gas is kind of low. I'm gonna want to fill up over there, I'm thinking. It's been a while since I filled up the gas. Those are leaves on the right. What kind of leaves? What kind of plants are they growing out here? Are those sugar beets? They don't look like onions. They don't look like potatoes. And sugar beets are pretty popular around here. Looks like a major sugar beet farm, possibly. It doesn't look like horseradish because it's more of a round leaf. And sugar beets are pretty popular. I have yet to try an actual sugar beet. They never sell them. So okay, the Jerome County Airport's on the left. They never sell sugar beets in the store. I've never actually had the opportunity to bite into a sugar beet, and I've always been curious. It seems like they try to hide the sugar beets from people just so they can extract the sugar from them. They don't want you tasting that sugar beet, maybe. I mean, the only reports I know about is that they smell bad near the sugar beet factories because of the rotting. I think. Oh, what the? One of these. Oh God. I'm guessing this is my turn, but I don't see any sign that says that I take a right here. So, east 20. Okay, well, nobody else is approaching me. Okay, so I think. 84. 90. I want 93. Oh, that is 93. Okay, I think I take a right here. I just got that car because it's saying South 93. Wow. Oh, I want to take a right. Jeez, I got these cars behind me. We cool? Oh, all right. They're turning. All right, they're good. Okay. All right. I got a little confusion, so make up for a little bit. Twin Falls, yep, that's the direction I want to go. 2-lane here. I had 2 cars that snuck up behind me in that time. That's pretty good. They snuck up pretty fast. It's pretty busy. Corn on the left. Tall cornfield on the left. And up ahead too. Got corn out here. They got, I believe, sugar beets. General grass. I gotta hit 55 here. Make people behind me happy. Test out the car. Seems okay. It's not shaking. It didn't even start to shake yet. No signs of shaking at 60. Alright, this car is operating better. It's definitely holding on to the road better. Okay, feels more like it's flying. It's new tires. It really gives it that sense of flying. That's something else. Well, then my biggest, the tire's bent in the back, but yeah, my biggest problem is it rubbing. I don't even know what the biggest problem is. It just has to happen. More corn up ahead on the left and right. Looks like they're allowing the right corn to dry out. It's all browning out more. Left side corn looks more green, but it could be the sun influencing that appearance. Wow, it's quite a valley up ahead. It's a little misty up ahead. It's a flat plains with mountains behind it. You can see a bit of a city emerging from the distance. I'll be stopping short of that though because I'm not sure exactly where to go. I'll just stop at the Flyin J. Hey, are those Mexicans? Is that a No, it's the European guy with the big beard. What's his problem? That was a little scary. Maybe because I'm going 60. I should be going more 55. It's partly my fault. He's got the sun in his eyes too. I've got a bit of the advantage. He has to turn into the sun. Alright, lots of green out here. Corn on the right. Cropland. C-R-O-P-L-A-N with no D. Lots of black cows on the left. I bet those are some happy cows. They got a lot of good grass to chew on. Yeah, that grass looks pretty healthy. They give that grass some time to grow and watered it good enough. Yeah, it doesn't really stink out here. I mean, the milk industries usually have a problem with the smell, the milk smell. The beef industry just has to deal with manure, not so much that milk. Oh, you know, my control of my car feels a little challenging. It's a little loose. I kind of felt like I had more control when the tires were more bald. I don't know why that is, but that just means I gotta drive a little slower. 55, no signs of shaking, so that alignment's really made a big improvement on making it less scary. Okay, more of this. I believe I'll call it sugar beet on the left. Just a huge field of it. What I should do is, Flyin J's up ahead. What I should do then is bicycle back and raid the field. Maybe steal one of these little. Oh, they're all fenced off though. Man, I'll have to do it like really early in the morning if I'm so motivated enough. But yeah, I'd really like to find out what that plant is, what they're growing, because I don't know. I can only suspect sugar beet, but I don't really know. It's getting ready to harvest towards the end of the season. Yeah, I can see that Flyin J sign up ahead. Here's where you camp. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying that. Got the Flyin J. Corn on the left. Corn's pretty easy to identify. I gotta get on the left lane. Smell a little bit of a exhaust problem up ahead. Hopefully the 40,000 people is going to increase pollution issues. Alright, Flyin J looks like it might be pretty easy to pull into. Got this middle lane where I could. Oh, there's a guy in it though. And that truck's approaching. Yeah, make your quick turns. I'll get in there too. Because, yeah, that turns right up here. I couldn't decipher on the map where I would park for an overnight stay here. It wasn't too. Oh, he's. Okay. So, I don't want to be on the front. I don't want to be near the trucks. There's some parked like on the side of the road. I like the idea of the side of the road. Yeah, like that car. Yeah, all these guys, man, they got like parking on the side of the road and they're really extending the length. I like that idea. Yeah. I see you got the hotel right next to it. I bet they got the whole side of the road. It looks like there's maybe dead ends. I would take the side of the road. Oh yeah, there's a dead end. I could sneak in behind this guy. I could sneak in and then use oh, there's a car wash there. I could go for this, but I don't know how agreeable. Oh, look at that. There's people parked over there, but it looks like it's awful to get to. How far does this road go? It looks pretty bad up here, but if it doesn't go very far. This is curious. There's people sleeping over here even. One guy even unhooked his camper and took off. Just dropped his camper off here. It's that comfortable. It turns into a dirt road behind the Flyin J. I don't see any signs that say no camping. Alright, I guess I want to give this guy some room, so I want to park a good distance ahead of that camper. And then what do we got here? At the end of this road, it looks like there's some kind of housing. But if I could just, I don't know, I'd park right up here. In fact, I could almost, it doesn't really have any signs that say no parking here or whatever. I think I could just go ahead and park on the right side of the road. Yep. This is a very unregulated road. I would dare to park on the right side of the road for an overnight sleeping. Okay. I would dare do that. Try to get off the road a little bit. Yeah, I like this little spot right over here. Oh, and right in the trash. There's nails. All right. And work with that. All right, got a full tank of gas here at the Pilot Flyin J's. See a girl over there is brushing her teeth in the parking lot. I did just come out of the bathroom and somebody else is brushing their teeth. There's also 3 guys waiting in line to use the toilets. And it's been that way seemingly all morning because about half hour ago I went into that bathroom and there was a line. There was somebody waiting to use the toilet. So yeah, 3 toilets here and you get a line in the morning. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I just heard rock hitting my car, and I'm thinking it's because I pulled that mat from the. Oh my God, there's a lot of people. Maybe I could slip in after this car. Jeez, that semi's going kind of slow. It is a busy one. So yeah, whenever I hit rocks and pick them up and stuff, they're not gonna be hitting a nice padded mat anymore because I ripped it out. It's gonna be hitting metal, and that's gonna be alarming. And yep, there it goes again. Oh man, you can really hear those rocks smacking. So normally you wouldn't hear that because of that padding. But also, you know, I got new tires and they're able to pick up more rocks in between the grooves. So that's different. I'm gonna enter into the city. I want to stop at the visitor center and then go into the park on bicycle. But it looks like I'll be walking the bicycle mostly anyway. But I want to go into that park. Just I want to get right next to the Snake River. I want to cross on that footbridge across the Snake River. Just to do it. Just to check it out, get a different perspective on life. Afterward, I want to go to Fred Meyers and get more catnip and coffee. Man, I love that combination. I'm having catnip and chamomile. Not much coffee left. I mean chamomile and coffee. Not much coffee left. I'm actually run out. I don't drink it too often because it makes my heart feel like in panic mode a lot. And I figure, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times, once or twice a week. Whoa. All right, I was trying to speed up a little too much. I'll go the speed of traffic, I don't mind. But yeah, I'll be crossing that big old bridge where they hold classes on jumping off of it. It's the weekend, so there might be more people than usual than during the week who jump off the bridge. Weekend jumpers. I still don't understand how they get up. I mean, maybe they go into the park, but then they'd have to swim against the river, and they jump away from the park. They jump on the other side. Yeah, I'll tell you what, when I bicycled down this road, this part right here where the traffic merges, was kind of a scary spot. Made me a little nervous having to cross, but I mean I survived, so whatever. But this is quite a wasteland. Why the city didn't develop on this side of the river is a question to ask. It's only developed on the other side, and then, you know, I'm coming from Flyin J, you know, 2-3 miles down, but you got this whole section here that's just, they just let it go, and it's intentional. I mean, I bet there are people who wanted to build homes out here, and I mean, there's land that's for sale, but I don't see any. All right, Emigrant Road. There's also a historical marker right there on the other side, on the oncoming lane. But I couldn't bicycle over there. It's hard to cross traffic. It's like somebody got pulled over, but there's no lights, so it's not exactly a traffic stop if he doesn't have lights on. You'd think they'd want to turn on their lights. But it makes me think of Josh McIntosh, who wants to avoid turning his camera on, because if you turn on your lights, that turns on the camera. So maybe it's something that he's trying to do that it's off camera, which concerns me. Oh my God, what? I guess I could stop. Oh Jesus. That's from 60 to 0. That's a big nasty stop. And there's people actually parked over on the right there. I don't even know how they got over there. Okay, yeah, okay, you pull in from this road. Alright, there's, I walked by there and bicycled by there. I didn't really think anybody would want to hang out there, though. But there's 3 cars. And they got a table. They look like they're ready to run. Look like high schoolers. Scenic overlook. Yeah, I can understand stopping up here. The scenic overlook. This is crazy. I mean, it's such a hard rock face that it can stand vertical against the river. You go in other parts though, I've been, and it's all at an angle. It just looks like sand was dropped. Slowly over time on different parts of the area. Here it's harder soil, and that's interesting. It's all in Idaho too. The land, the structure of the soil is very different in different parts. Those are some jumpers. There's about 6 of them walking over, getting ready to jump. There's 2 more. They all have helmets on. They're all ready to jump. Okay, this is the visitor center I want to stop at. I'm not interested in jumping. That's crazy. It's entertaining to watch other people do it. But I want to check out that park. And it may be best just to walk it, because I can't ride down it because I don't have brakes, and I can't ride up it because it's too hard, because I only have 1 gear. Okay, no loitering. Gosh, MS walk. No loitering. That's, you know, people got in trouble maybe too much around here. I'm thinking I want to hit the park. I don't like this loitering warning, but I'll have to take the chance. I won't be here very long, and I'm not actually the one loitering. My car will be. Okay, I'll be taking off and going to Fred Meyers from here, the visitor center. See how this works out. It's weekend, it's busy. They got the MS walk and who knows what else. So I kind of remember where the road is. It should be pretty easy to follow. Blue Lakes Road or something. Now I want to drive to the library, but You know, there's really not much benefit to doing that. Blue Lakes Boulevard. What? To the left? Okay, yeah, alright. And I was thinking maybe the food banks, you know, I could hit a food bank, but none are open today. So I'm just kind of going to the library and going there, and that's it. Just I want to look for a place to potentially sleep around that area. It doesn't look too hopeful, but you know, maybe there's a possibility. I get over there, and then I'll be in a better position to look around. And I hope this is the Blue Lakes. Yeah, because it's not sure. Let's see. Welcome to Twin Falls. Yeah, see, there's a bit of a curve when you enter in too. It curves. Oh, yeah. All right. I want to get out of this lane. It forces you right. I suspected it was going to do that. I never pay attention while bicycling what it does. Don't learn until I start driving. So yeah, Blue Flyin, Blue Lakes. This is a pretty busy intersection. Probably one of your most busy intersections in the whole city. You got a lot of major businesses around here. They got to hug that ridge line because it's so valuable. It's such an attraction. I mean, that's why they held that MS walk there. Okay, the MS walk is there. And I heard one girl comment that it looks so scary. So a lot of these people are coming from outside the city and seeing this ridge line for the first time, walking it for the first time. So it's quite an adventure for a lot of these people. It does give you that adventurous sense, especially with the waterfall. You really see a lot of things that look pretty in the middle of practically nowhere. This is like a pretty neat place to look at with such a wasteland around it. It's just how it's been developed. So I want to take a right somewhere. I know that Fred Meyers doesn't jump out at me. I didn't see any sign. I have to look for the gas station sign. Yeah, that's a pretty good distance. I bicycled back here from the ridge. I passed it twice. There's the news station, KMVT, Mountain America Credit, Farmers Bank, Big Five Sporting, Vape, Don Juan. Okay, it's after Maverick, I know that. DL Evans, First Federal, 1026 and 64 degrees. 1046. So that'll give me time. I make it there to the library by about noon. That'll give me time. Yeah, this car really sails with these nicer tires. Oh, that's that special boat. Those particular river boats. I started seeing those in Washington, that style. It's really unique. Yeah, Fred Meyer right up there. They got some good stuff. I want to get catnip, some more of that coffee, just to have the coffee, I think. I haven't run in, well, I was at one, okay, I did stop at one food bank where they did give away coffee. And I turned it down just because I had the coffee I have. But now I've finally run out. Man, you know, it's not too reliable, but some food banks do have coffee. To wait for the next food bank to give away coffee is kind of a stretch, I think. But But yeah, I'm partial. You know, I don't mind that medium roast coffee, just cheap medium roast coffee. It's not too expensive, and it lasts me. This one lasted me like a year. I got it back in Lacey. I can't remember when I was in Lacey exactly. It was close to the fall that I got it. Late summer, fall. Okay. So, see what I can get some food too. Okay, pulling out of the Fred Meyers, I got some of that machine made in the store peanut butter with some yogurt. And that's a great combination. I got bread from a food bank, the food bank in Jerome. It's sweet enough, so I don't even need jelly. I mean, they have to add a little bit of sugar to this bread, and it makes me question whether I should get jelly or not. Alright, it's unfortunate. It has to be Dave's Killer bread. Yeah, Dave's heart-killing bread, because he likes to add sugar to his bread to make it more addictive, because that's what they do. So it makes you question the need for jelly, because jelly could really make it worse. But maybe I'll have some plums or prunes. No, this is like the main drag of this city. Okay, I gotta go a ways down. Oh, I thought they'd move faster. It just shows how long of a line it is. This street can get a lot busier. You can see the grooves in the road. It's probably up for a repair soon enough. At least in that spot, there's not so. You can kind of see grooves. The road is getting grooves. I want to take a right on Hanson. I'll see Addison first, and then that'll clue me in that I'm close. And then, yeah, I'll park next to the park. Ideally, yeah, I want to park next to the park. I didn't see any time limits, but they could have something going on in the park, and it could all be filled up. Just like it's a weekend, just like that the MS walk. Have something going on and fill right up. Oh no! Oh geez! No, I don't want to take a right. 2 lanes for taking a right. What is that, Addison or something? 2 lanes, and it doesn't even say what street? I don't know what street this is. I still don't know. There it is, Addison. Wow. You gotta kind of know the area, because that Addison sign is in a bad place. Alright, so now my turn is uh-oh, I forget. It starts with an H. So, I don't know if I can, like, pull off to the right here. This is just 1 lane? Hanson, is that it? Hanson? Hanson's my turn. Yeah. So, oh, geez, it's quite a dip. For all that rain they get, they need those dips to channel the water. So it rains so heavily here. So I get to hit all the stop signs. See, this is a screwy area where the library is. If you look on the map, it's screwy. The roads are in a diagonal pattern. It's not a maze, but it's not really, it's not right. It's not exact. There look to be like a lot of cars and people. I might be better off parking around here. It looks to be that the park is full. I think I'll be happy with parking. I'd be happiest with parking in the. It's still the morning. Shade really. I don't even. Oh, wow! I just ran into that curb. I'm gonna guess that it's busy. Yeah, there's a lady with a box. Another person with something. They're doing something in that park.